Does the thought of writing a resume make you so nervous you can't even remember your own name, let alone what you do for work? Don't worry, you're not alone. In this video, we're going to teach you how to create a resume in 5 easy steps. Before we dive in, here's a quick heads up. In this video, we'll help you create a chronological resume. It's the most common format and highlights your work history, starting with the most recent, and is ideal if you have consistent experience over the past 10 years. Let's get into it. Ready to get writing? Let's begin. Step number 1, create a resume header. The header includes your name and contact information to help employers quickly identify and reach you. Your name should be bold or slightly larger than the rest. Think 16 to 18 point font. Additionally, if it's relevant to the job, you can include links to your professional networking profile. Step 2, write a summary. Below the header will be your professional summary. This should be 2 to 4 sentences highlighting key skills and accomplishments. You want this summary statement to be as specific as possible, so be sure to tailor it to each job to show how your strengths align with the role. Your summary statement needs to be specific, but not, I'm a Sagittarius and I like to dress up my cat as Princess Leia on the weekends, kind of specific. Provide professional info, not personal. Once you've created your resume, search Indeed on YouTube for more uniquely Canadian job search tips. Step 3, work experience. Begin listing your work experience, starting with your most recent relevant role first. Include your job title, company name and location, and the start and end dates of your employment. As I mentioned in the summary section, it's important to tailor your work experience that you're including to the job description. But be careful not to simply copy and paste language from the job description. This would also be a great place to highlight any goals you accomplished, positive changes you implemented, or opportunities that help to improve your skills. Employers are looking for specific examples, and whenever possible, quantifiable results, not just responsibilities. For example, if you helped boost sales by 25% using your customer service and communication skills, you would want to highlight that accomplishment. I have to list my accomplishments. I might need to narrow this down. Step 4, skills. A skills section can be added before or after your experience. Placement should be determined by what is most relevant and impactful for a recruiter to know about you. Be sure to focus on abilities that match the job, especially if you have limited experience. Aim to include a mix of 10 to 15 hard and soft skills that are best aligned with the requirements of the role. These should stand on their own, but if you feel the need to add context, you can always specify by including your skill level using labels like proficient, highly skilled, or native, if referring to a language ability. Keep it simple and avoid using any graphics or star ratings, as they won't get picked up by the applicant tracking system. For example, if you helped consume 100% of your office's coffee supply, you probably don't need to mention that. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. All right, we made it to our 5th and final step, education and certifications. The final section of a Canadian resume is education. But in addition to detailing your educational background, this section can also include relevant training, courses, or seminars. List your degree, school, and graduation year, or note if a program is still in progress. Start with the most recent and work backwards. Now for the really hard part. Just kidding, you're done, that's it. You've completed all 5 steps and now you have a solid Canadian resume to prove it. All that's left to do is review your completed resume. Check, double check, and triple check for any typos or grammatical errors. This will ensure you come off as the buttoned up professional that you are. Reading your resume out loud can help you catch any potential mistakes. Okay, time for the quick tip bonus round. There are a few key differences between Canadian and US resumes, so it'd be a good idea to familiarize yourself with them. For example, you're likely to see a greater emphasis on resumes for jobs in natural resources, the public sector, or bilingual government jobs, whereas in the US, the emphasis may be stronger for jobs in tech, healthcare, finance, and defense sectors. When it comes down to the differences in writing a resume, Canadian resumes use Canadian English spelling, as opposed to using American English spelling. Canadian resumes list your city and province, as opposed to American resumes which list city and state. And whereas in the US, someone might highlight fluency in Spanish and English, bilingual speakers in Canada would typically highlight French and English. Creating an impressive Canadian resume takes time and requires careful attention to detail. But we hope these 5 steps made the process painless for you. If you found this video helpful, search Indeed for more videos, and let us know any resume suggestions you might have in the comments. Thanks so much for watching.